What's going on, everybody? Shane here, working on Mr.ChoKolate's beautiful little CRX project he's been working on for quite a while. Gonna get it all tuned up and running pretty smooth, starting with a valve adjustment and getting the timing all set. V18 swapped. He's got it running somewhat decent, but I think like it could be a little healthier, so stay tuned. First thing I'm gonna do, probably pull all these spark plugs out, make sure everything's good, clean and nice, no oil leaks on the valve cover gasket seals. I'm gonna get these plugs out here in just a minute. I'm gonna take the valve cover off and check everything out and see how healthy this thing can be. I do not like using impacts on this because these old valve cover studs do like to strip out rather easily, and trying not to spend time at the junkyard pulling a bunch of parts off of wrecked Honda CRVs. Then when you pull valve covers off of those things, then the next guy that comes and gets the motor just ain't worth pulling it. So yank them all off slowly. It feels like a couple of these might be a little stripped out or wonky. So yeah, that one pulled right off. So I'm gonna recommend Mr.ChoKolate you order some new ones. Simple valve cover studs, not very expensive. I think people on eBay sell them usually anywhere between 45 and 65 bucks. Not too bad. And I will hunt that bolt down here in a moment. At least I heard it hit the ground. I ain't got to hunt for it too hard. So let's see what else we can get done on this thing today. It's been sitting here parked for about 2 days now. That way the valves need to be completely cold before you do any kind of adjustment, because you are messing with clearances and temperatures on metal will expand and make a huge difference. Don't want to make them too tight. Catch all these rubber seals before they go missing. Put them all up here in the little Honda tray, aka wiper cowl. Ooh. So far, I will say the inside of this engine looks mighty clean. I would definitely be happy to own this one. Good job on that. So what we're doing here is on the cam lobes, we're adjusting the amount of play on the rocker arms. You can see, well, that one's got a little pressure on it, but some of these just get worn out over time and end up with more play and start chattering a lot and make it sound. There's not really a lot of performance gains from this other than fine-tuning and smoother running engine. Obviously less valve noise. That little as it's running in the top of the head, that's these little guys playing around, wiggling, just slapping a little more than they should. So the tolerances for this is intake side should be, I want to say 0.003 to 0.005, so I'm going to go for 0.004, right between there on the intake side. Exhaust side runs a little bit warmer, so I think that one is 0.006 to 0.008, so we'll obviously shoot for 7 on that one as well. Get a little trusty old feeler gauge out and start going for it. And yeah, we'll stay tuned. So what I've done is not pull the spark plugs out. I've just unthreaded them to release the amount of compression so I can rotate the engine around, because you want to adjust these things when the lobe is not pressing on it. So as long as the lobe's off of it, at least 90 degrees or up, I'd say you're safe to go ahead and adjust that. But if like this one here, the lobe is pressing on it, I wouldn't want to adjust those. Versus this one here, the lobe's pointing upwards, go ahead and give those a shot. Like I said, 0.004 across the board. Got it here. You're going to want to slide that under there, and when you tighten it down, you're only going to want to feel just a little bit of snag as you drag it out. So we're going to get that done, and I'll get back to you. I'm going to knock that out and get some music going while I do this, and we'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so you will break them loose. Once you get the nut loose, you'll be able to adjust the valve. I am using, on exhaust side, 0.007, and you'll just tuck it between there, and you'll turn it back and forth until you feel just a little bit of drag as you pull it in and out. So basically a game of feeling it. Probably why they call it a feeler gauge. But I'm kind of happy with that right there. So I will take this, tighten her back up, and you're gonna kind of hold the valve adjustment, the screwdriver in the center, and then always come back and check it. Feels good to me. And good. All right, good afternoon, y'all. Today back on the chopping block, Mr.ChoKolate's fun little CRX audio car. He's got so far running smooth, got the swap going all clean, but time to work on this compass alignment is what we would say, because every wheel points to a different direction, and most of it's really loose, because that's definitely not safe to drive on the streets. So we're going to get all these wheels pointing in the same direction, and it'll be back on the street soon. Every wheel points to a different direction. That wheel right there points north. That little wheel went home all the way south, and ain't no clue where this thing's driving, anywhere but straight. So we're gonna go drop that off, get that done, and get some tight parts for a change. Everything on this thing's loose, but stay tuned. Mr.ChoKolate's coming at you.
Guys, ready to, I finally convinced him to get out of the bed to come carry me to go pick up the CRX. Alright, proceed it on. Alright, so I finally convinced Ray to get out of the bed to come take me to go pick up the CRX. We just got back from, I just got back from Chicken Fest, and I could not wait till tomorrow to go pick up the car. I want to pick up the car tonight, so let's go. Alright, all right, let's go get it started up. Let's go. All right. Oh yeah, she's straight. Them wheels are no longer going sideways. Yeah. I'll work the camera off. Here we go. Yeah, much better. Well, she's coming on home. You ain't leaving me this time. You stuck with me now. All right. But why they had the key? I got nervous. Fucked up. All right. What you doing? It's already fucked. Yeah. Okay. Got that for because I ain't got no wipers. Oh, this is terrible. All right, guys. So we still gotta get the new ECU sent back, but the old ECU sent back, but she's coming home, so we can just work on it. Hey, we got brake lights. Brake. Hit 'em. I don't see nothing. Hit 'em. Nothing. Nah. Alright, back up. Alright. Putting some gas in the baby. Right over here. What the hell? Oh crap. She's back. Alright. You ain't never leaving us again. I know we said that last week, but see, that's the fender problem that we gotta get fixed. These old fenders are going away, but you gotta put something in there to keep it from doing that. It's gonna keep doing that every time, but I got a way to pull it out for right now. But this piece right here, I gotta get the clips from Honda so it can go back on factory. This one broke off, but at least these two can go on correctly. But let's put some gas. Put some gas in there. She is home. Listen, she's been gone this time for just a month. Just a month. The last time it's been like a year or so, or 8 months. This time, just a month she's been going, but she's back. We got all the work that needs to be done with all the parts I showed you guys in last week's videos on the updates. Now we have time to put it in there while I'm able to take the ECU off and ship it to North Carolina, back to the guy who shipped it to begin with, so he can do an update on it and fix, I think, some capacitors where he said had leaked on ECU. That's where the brown or burnt looking spots came from. So hopefully he's able to fix that and we get that shit back in timely manner so we can make sure we make Slamology and show out for the one time. So anyway, it was at this moment I got overhyped and thought everything was perfect. Just for 10 minutes later, this to happen. Well, we thought everything was going pretty good until we got back on the interstate and the car was shaking. A little more than I like. It's made some noises. So got pulled over, checked everything out. It seems, I don't know. I'm gonna get it home. Sorry, we can figure it out when we get to the house. So. Let's go. Alright, guys. Alright, so I don't know what that noise is, but that's what the car is making in the front left suspension. And now the car does not start as well. So we made it one exit up the road, and that's what the suspension is doing. I have Ray behind me push me off the exit so we can get the car towed somewhere, I guess. But yeah. All right, guys, so let's do a replay on actually what happened last night. So as you seen in the video last night, we kind of leave off with the car making a lot of noise on the side of the interstate. We thought we was gonna have a very smooth pickup, but CRX said, gotcha. But it's all good.
Gotcha, bitch.
Bought a truck, bought a trailer, because we're a team out here, we're a family. back at the gas station to pick her up. So talked to the mechanic, and he pretty much said that it's probably that the ECU got high while the no start was happening. But the flip side of it is that we think that the noise may be the CV axle. So either way, we're gonna find out, and let's see if she even starts up. Let's find out what she gonna do. Give him a POV with me, see what we got. Alright. Let's get out of gear first. Forgot I had the gear. Alright. Oh, well, still no start. Not an issue. We got the trailer. So, let me turn around. We'll get it going.
You gotta feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie, share that heat.
All right. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the CRX lined up over here, and then we're gonna have our wrench, and we'll use the hand winch to get the CRX up on the trailer. So let's see how we can make this happen. All right, guys. So we was getting ready to hook up the tow along, and this gentleman behind us, this guy behind the car, help push the car off the trailer, man. I love it. Thank you, man. All right, guys. So we got a load to the trailer. Now, gotta get it towed down. All right, guys. We set the camera down. All right, guys. So we getting the ratchet strap going to get the anchor down. Whew. What would you do without friends? Cause I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I ain't gonna lie to you. But we're gonna figure it out, though. That's for sure. What? She gon' be nice. She gon' be nice. It's still a 1989, so nothing about it is perfect. Body kits old. It just look much better. And once again, the goal was just not to make a complete brand new resto show car, but more so of a resto in the SPL vehicle. This vehicle will get beat to hell with all the bass we're gonna be doing it, all the driving. It's still a base vehicle. It may be very, very pretty, but you know what I'm saying? It kind of is what it is. So this is just our version of making the car look good, sound good, and still be down the block. So let's get it home so we can figure out all the dang on problems so we can finally attend some shows. Cause if you ain't noticed, this car has been on, this is the 5th trailer. This is the 6th time it's been on a car trailer. I've only taken the car to 2 shows. It says again, it's been on the trailer now 6 times. And it's been to 2 shows since 2019. Talk about it. It's all good. We're gonna change history with this car. All right. Getting the bag tied down now. This is gonna put one on each other. That's not. But keeping this down here without being fucked up, you know, everywhere. Well, it's recorded now and I heard all this shit you just talked. Alright. Alright. Now that we finally have got it loaded down. Alright, next stop, Ray House. She loaded up behind us. Let's get it. Alright, she's here. Let's get off the trailer. Song. I'm in that hole. Do it for the video. And they said, "Why'd you get a quick release steering wheel?" Shut the fuck up. You gotta reach out and grab it. The time I had to tow it. Hold on. Go. So, sir, why'd you get the quick release? Because I towed the car so much. I had to get away and get in the car to stop it. He said he a fan, freaky ass nigga. Give me a little push. Huh? Give you a little push? Yeah. I give you a pull, my boy. Oh, god damn. This motherfucker pinch the shit out of my finger. Nah, it was the plastic right here, or whatever. Come on, lined up. Yeah. I'm gonna say yeah. Alright, come through the push. Real straight. Alright. Still need to push though. Well, that was a win or an epic fail. I don't know yet.
Depends on when it fell.
He's here. Get out of here. Stay out the damn trailer. Drive on your own power. Get back to work.
So, sir, why'd you get the quick release?
Because I towed the car so much. I had to get away to get in the car to stop it. Let's go. Alright guys, so back at home with the ECU. Ray's finna get ready to unhook it so we can ship it off. We have come to a determination that we're going to just upgrade and get the P75 ECU. This is a PR4, but you know, I'm still gonna ship this one back off to Pigs, Mr. Pigs. He is, I think, in North Carolina, so I'm going to ship back off to him so we can at least have this one so we can keep it as a backup. But we did open it up. We think that one of the capacitors leaked on it, so yeah. But we have determined to at least go ahead and upgrade to the P75. This in the future we have options to for tuning and yeah. So here we go. Finish ship it off. What is going on, YouTube? So we are finally at the post office getting ready to ship off my ECU. The guy that programmed the ECU, I think he lives in North Carolina, I think it is. So yeah, so I'm going to ship off this one. So this is a PR4 ECU, which came on a 93 Integra, I think, which is what I have as far as my B18, B1 motor in the car. But what we did was, because I have an OBD0, so he did a pigtail on the ECU to go from OBD0 to OBD1. But there's no extra tuning functions or availability with these ECU, simply because it's extremely old. But because I already have the ECU, what I'm going to do is I'm at least going to ship this ECU back off so we can at least get this one back so the car is running. In the meantime, I'm looking for a P75 ECU. I think it comes in a 95, 96 Integra, which has a lot more tuning options. So therefore, if the guy that is tuning my car right now has the ability to really go in there and find and adjust it, because we do have a lot more motor than came with the D16A series stock motor. So we really want to bring and export that power that we do have in CRX. So that is definitely why we're going to at least get this one back for the time being. And then we always gonna have a spare ECU just in case. You never know. You never know, one of your buddies might need an ECU in the future. But nevertheless, let's go here to Post Annex and let's get this thing packed up, shipped off, and let's just get it back. Then I'm headed to my buddy's house and we're going to start the process of installing the brand next alternator in the car. Has a stock alternator right now, trash. So we gotta go beat the firewall in and do a whole bunch of stuff. But anyways, let's go. I gotta find one that has a lot of cushion. I think this one might works. Yeah, I'm gonna ask this guy which one works out better. All right, y'all, we'll get this thing bundled up. You had a pretty good day so far?
Yeah, what about you?
I can't complain.
I know, right?
I mean, we're doing no justice, but I don't know. Today's a good day for some reason. I'm super excited. I'm gonna grab this down here. So lift this down.
It's one of those days we can sing along to Q.
Yeah. Today's a great day. I don't know. It's supposed to be sunny all day, but you know, it's a little gloomy outside. But as of right now, I can't complain. All right, guys, she's getting it tapped up. Let me get the address down. Shake it. That works. All right, guys, let me get this address out. For the ECU, make sure I roll a little note down, and let's get this thing shipped off. All right, guys, so right here we have 3 capacitors on the ECU board that got leaked. So he ended up swapping those out, and then also this little guy right here was kicking the gas tank on and off really funky. But he got all those capacitors changed. He verified the map on the ECU to be the B18, B1 stock engine map, and then he tested everything up and said the ECU checked out and everything is completely verified on the ECU. So I am super excited. Let's get this thing in and get back to working. All right, so remember the other day I recorded a video of me shipping off the ECU. Well, the ECU is back. I just picked out the mailbox this morning. And real quick, I'm gonna post a few videos and I'm kind of do a little monologue voiceover over the videos, kind of explain to you what he's doing to the ECU. But pretty much a few capacitors had leaked and kind of messed up the ECU. Some switch for the fuel pump was being very intimate on switching on and off or staying closed or staying completely open, just doing random crazy stuff. So he got that fixed out as well. So at least we have that problem fixed. The other issue we have is the CV axle. So when I had originally had the motor and everything in the car put in, I'm assuming that the guy who installed the engine did not have all the suspension tightened down. Well, it's not to assume. Clearly by the previous video, you can see the suspension, it wasn't tied down or tightened down to tension correctly. So therefore, the ball bearings within the CV axle actually popped out, and that's why the car was making that weird noise driving home on the interstate that day. So that's for the CV axle. So it's all good. They're about $56 to get just the left one. So that's all I'm gonna do. Get the left CV axle, get that thing put in. We have a new ECU. So yeah, so at least mechanically we're going kind of in the right direction. I know I'm kind of getting defeated every time I get so excited, thinking that the vehicle's done or thinking the vehicle's ready to go drive, just to know that the car is nowhere near. But nevertheless, I'm just excited. Now, in the next video I'll be posting, I have completely gutted the entire interior from the CRX. I mean, everything out, down to the bare metal dashboard, everything. So we're going to be having a nice update on making the interior of the CRX look much, much, much nicer. But until then, enjoy this quick little update. I have a lot more coming. Always make sure you guys enjoy and watch all the videos of the car competitions. I make sure I post a good long hour-and-a-half, 2-hour car show with the SPL score meters whenever I'm a judge for Base Wars. But man, y'all stay tuned. If you're a base head, subscribe, and always make sure you watch the next video and stay tuned. We out.
You gotta feel that heat, and we can